We're happy that you are viewing this video. We have performed online training for over 3 years and learned a lot in the process. A high-speed internet connection is required to view this video or to participate in a live online class. This video is to introduce you to one of our web training courses. We have 3 different types of web training. Live online courses, during which you can interact directly with the instructor, and we also have on-demand recorded courses that you can view 24/7, and of course we can customize online training courses specifically for your agency. Each course includes a downloadable PowerPoint presentation and applicable forms, manuals, and easy step guides. At the end of each training session, the registered participant can print a certificate of completion to document the training. All our classes are affordable and allow you to receive classroom training without cost or loss of time for travel. Today's video is an excerpt from the on-demand class on small purchases. Why is the topic of small purchases important to you and your agency? Well, procedures and policies are essential at all levels of procurement. It doesn't matter if it's micro purchase, small purchases over the micro purchase threshold, sealed bids, competitive proposals, non-competitive proposals. Having a working knowledge of your policies and procedures is essential to consistency and proper administration of your procurement activities. The ratio of small purchases to the competitive procurement activities is going to be huge. Most, in the 90% of your purchasing activities in a year are going to be based on that small purchase area. The larger purchases, the more complex, the ones requiring advertising are going to be the smallest part, even though they can take up a good amount of your time. In that small purchase range, it could be from a penny, could be all the way up to the federal small purchase threshold of $100,000. In that range, you have a lot of options of what type of solicitation you're going to do, how you're going to write your specs, the extent of your specs, what you need to do as far as an analysis, a price analysis or cost analysis. So it's really essential that you have a good working knowledge of your procedures and what your policies allow in order to make proper decisions. Now, limited knowledge of small purchasing regulations and procedures can be costly to your agency in terms of delays, efficiency, and money. Some agencies still procure their construction activities by sealed bid only, and where you may have a smaller modernization or smaller construction that falls within the small purchase limits, you may be able to streamline that process, be able to get your units back online quicker, save a lot of time and money for advertising. So it can reduce your costs and increase your efficiency. Now, in this class, we would teach the regulations, we would teach the HUD guidance and the handbook, an introduction to the handbook. We'd look at the components of the small purchases, the specifications, the cost estimates, the solicitation, the bid comparisons or quote comparisons. We'd look at some micro purchases. We'd look at the small purchase process in a sequential manner, and of course, we would look at the record retention. All right, a sample of what we would do in this class is we'd look at specifications. And specifications are detailed descriptions of material, supplies, equipment, pre-cuts, or construction work that is used in the procurement process to tell prospective contractors precisely what the PHA desires to purchase. Now, there are 2 key words here. In specifications, you have specific. And then at the end of our definition, we have precisely what the PHA desires to purchase. Now, there's the old adage, be careful what you ask for, because you may get it. Well, that's true in procurement. If you want to receive what you have in your mind you want to receive, then that's exactly what you need to tell people that you want to respond and give you a quote on what you want to buy. Well, for instance, let's take something simple. If you just say, I want a pen, well, that could mean you want a writing instrument. That could also mean you want a cage of some sort to keep an animal in. So you need to specify, I want a writing pen. Well, do you want it new or used? Well, I want a new writing pen. Well, if color matters, I want a new blue writing pen. I want a new blue writing pen with gel, a blue gel pen. I want a new writing pen with blue gel ink with a retractable point and a brown casing. Well, at that point, you pretty well specified nearly everything you can for a pen. Not everything's that complicated, of course, and we're divided at that. But the complexity of the product is usually going to be equivalent to the complexity of your specifications. And the specifications can greatly influence the method of solicitation. For instance, if you wanted a pen, if you just wanted a blue gel pen, you could call down to a local store and say, do you have blue retractable gel pens, and how much are they? Yes, we have them. They're $1.79 for a dozen. It's a simple spec, it's a simple response, simple quote. It's easily done orally, which is certainly allowable by the handbook and the regulations. You also are allowed to solicit by fax, by letter, by internet, by email. You have a number of ways to do it. So in a simple solicitation, you could certainly just pick up your phone and call and get a quote. For something that's more complex, like a truck, you wouldn't just call your local vehicle dealer and say, we need a truck, and hope that they're going to deliver exactly what you have in mind. You may get an 18-wheeler, you may get a 4-cylinder with no bed on it. You don't know. So you're going to give more complex specifications. You're going to want a 350 engine, you want it to be gasoline, you want power windows, power locks, you want FM radio with an MP3 plug and Bluetooth, and you want a utility bed, you want a certain type of hitch, you want an appliance list. This is really too much, although you're allowed to, this is really too much information to just pass over the phone to someone. While you have a vendor who may be writing down something, he may be missing something else that he needs to be writing down in order to price and deliver what you're asking for. So the specifications, that length and the involved specifications would mean you would probably want to do some sort of written quote, and at the very least would want to deliver the specifications in a written manner. Okay, this is just to give you an example of how this system works. You can go online to www.nelrod.com and click the link to training courses for a list of available courses and their descriptions. For a limited time, though, use the code on the side panel to receive a discount on the on-demand courses. Please go take a look at those courses. You're going to find a lot of subjects, a lot of what you're going to want to see, things that you need to study. It's very affordable. Don't forget to write down the promo code for a great discount. Thank you for listening to the sample video, and we'll see you in class. Thank you.